Hello, this is Carl's Mustang, and today I'm going to be doing another Why Should You Play and slash review. This one is going to be of Crackdown 1. I recently got into this game, and I see what I was missing out on. This game is pretty dang good. Now, the story of this game is basically the police weren't doing a good enough job to take control of the games, and any other agency wasn't doing a good enough job, so they made their own agency, and your guy's a genetically modified soldier. Like, for instance, if I stop this car, well, didn't mean to do that, I could lift up the car and throw it. No normal person could do that, and no normal person could jump that high while holding the car. But basically, you're a genetically modified soldier that's supposed to take on all these games. Now, some of them are not even games. Like, they're a Russian union group, which basically turned into a mafia of some sort. They're a agency kind of like yours, but they're led by a Chinese dictator. Of course, there's the agency building, and then, of course, there's the actual gang. Like, they're the only actual gang, and they're dealing with drugs and hot rodding cars and, you know, usual stuff like that. As for the story, there's not much to it. I mean, that's really about all. Now, there is a twist towards the end, but, of course, you're going to have to play that to see that twist. I've seen the twist, and it's pretty dang crazy when you hear about it. Next, I'm going to go on to driving physics. The driving physics on this game are actually very impressive. Like, for a game that's main focus is you jumping from roof to roof, its driving physics are better than Saints Row. Better than Saints Row 1 driving physics, better than Saints Row 2, better than Saints Row 3. I mean, the physics are very good on this game. I'm impressed. I don't know why that popped up. But the driving physics are very good on this game. That's what impressed me the most. I mean, every car feels great to drive, even the big rigs and all. So, and also one of the things you have to do to lift up your driving skill to make your character even better is doing road races and all. Speaking of making your driving skills better. But driving physics are definitely A+ in my thing, or at least a B+, because there's still some work to be done, but not the worst I've ever experienced. Now on to gunplay. The gunplay is very good. The combat in the gunplay. It is very good. Ah, damn, my agency guys are too close. You know what? Screw it! Might lose a little bit of level for this one. And the explosives are very good too, as you can see there. I lost a little low for that one though. And there's my armor being low. That's that beeping tone you're hearing. But, oh shit. This game is, the gunplay is pretty good. Like, it's not like Red Dead Redemption 2 level. Oh shit. It's not Red Dead Redemption 2 level or Mafia 3 level, but it's good. It's like Just Cause but with auto aim is the best way to put it. Like, that is literally the best way to put this game. It's like a mix of Saints Row 4, like a very tad bit of it. Just Cause, because, you know, you're liberating cities somewhat. And a little bit of Infamous, if you've ever played that game on PlayStation. So, yeah, the gunplay is decent. Now on to the map. The map is very good. This area is kind of like I guess you could say the small city metro, kind of like a small city projects ghetto area, I guess you'll say. I'm not sure how to exactly describe it, but this is the first city you start in. Like, this is a city that you go into, which I see why, because it's the easiest to deal with compared to the other two. And next, I'm going to go on to that one, where the Russians are at. And I see that here I am in the Russian area, and what a great way to start off this part of the map with freaking gunshots. But what I was saying is, this is the Russian area. This area is mainly industrial. This area mainly has like oil refineries, and speaking of oil refinery, I think I'm in one right now. But it's mainly oil refineries and factories and docks and basically anything you can think of industrial. And of course, it's a pretty big. This map is probably just as big as the other map, if I'm right. Yeah, a little bit smaller, but not much. But this map's a pretty good one, but kind of boring because all it is industrial stuff. But this is where you challenge the Russians. Now you have to watch out for them because they have. I hate these damn guys. They have RPGs, so you have to watch out for them because they have RPGs. And grenade launchers. And this little guy, which could tear you apart like Swiss cheese. Now, next onto the other agency type place. On the Sheijing. Now, I'm probably going to screw that up, and somebody's going to probably point it out, but I screwed up the name. Basically, it's a Chinese name. I can't speak any languages, basically, except for a few words in Spanish, and I'll probably get banned off of YouTube for saying them, but... This map is primarily a downtown. This is primarily a total downtown area. Like, this is like the big city. And it's more the wealthy area, too. Like, most of the people in this area on here are wealthy. And, of course, there's, like, stadiums, apartments, skyscrapers, hotels, businesses. I mean, anything you kind of think of is here. Use throwing grenades on them. That's also one thing I forgot to mention. That each gang has their own type of weapon. Like, sometimes I just see them using the same weapon, but they all each have their own weapons. Like, the grenades I use are from them, from the Senjin whatever group. And then the M16 is from the Russians and from the Mexican gang. And then this is from the Russians. Only the Russians. Well, I think some of the Shenjin use them too, I think. But, basically, each map is very different and very, very varied of what environments you're in. And, has very different weapons most of the time. But, next, I think I'm going to go on to character customization, even though there's not really much to touch upon there, because it ain't really character customization. It's just choosing your own appearance, basically. This is basically the menu you're going to be met with when you first start the game. Not bad for the first game, really. But, these are different characters. Well, I can't flip for my characters. Oh, yeah, I can. No, I can't. Wow. But basically, there's about a total, I think it's about 6 or 7 different characters you can pick out of. And their appearance changes as they lift and level. Like, for instance, you can see that background picture. It's kind of ghost effect. That's what my character looks like when he's basically topped out on experience. As you get more experience in shooting, strength, driving, basically all the bars, your character's appearance will change. And sometimes they don't sometimes they look like the gang members themselves. Tattoos all over their face and crap like that, but that's how their appearance changes as they level up. Of course, there's difficulty, as you can see here, and difficulty makes the characters more bullet sponges. Also makes them slightly more aggressive and accurate, but that's really about all. And next we'll be on to the game's performance. Now, as for performance, this game performs very well. You shouldn't expect less, because this game runs on renderware. Now, if you feel like that name sounds familiar, that's because that's the same thing the 3D generation of GTA's run, and Burnout, the old Burnouts. They all ran on renderware, and that's a very well-running engine. Oh, the grenade! I hit him with the damn grenade and it killed him instantly. I didn't even have to shoot him and the grenade didn't have to blow up. But, as a performance, the performance is great on this game. I mean, that's just what renderware is normally known for, is great performance. That's partly, like, Criterion built it for Burnout. But, of course, other games bought the rights to use it because it's such a great engine and performs so... Oh, shit, that was a grenade launcher. But no, that was an RPG, because I heard the beeping. But it just performs so well. So companies bought the rights for licensing to use it on their games, which I don't blame them, to be honest. Criterion made a good engine. So the performance is good. Like, this is on the Xbox One. But I imagine, as I said, since renderware is such a well-optimized engine, it'll probably run well on 360, and it's on PC. You can't get it on PlayStation because it's Xbox exclusive because it was from Microsoft Studios. Like, this game's made by Real Time. I think their name is Real Time, I think is their name. But it's Xbox exclusive, basically. So, performance, really good. Really good performance. No doubt about that one. But now that my review's over, overall, the game is very good. I mean, very good. Like, if you're going to play it in 2023, or maybe... Oh, shit. Maybe you played it before, but if you want to play it again, it's definitely worth it. And also, you can get it for free. On 360 and on Xbox One, you could get it for free. That's one thing I forgot to mention. And you can get Crackdown 2 for free, but that one focused too much on co-op, so playing it by yourself is a little bit of a pain in the ass. But the game's for free on 360 and Xbox One, and it's a very good game. I recommend playing it. And if you haven't played it before, well, same goes for that. I recommend playing it if you haven't played it before. I mean, you should definitely play this in 2023 by waiting for GTA 6 if you're waiting for that. Or if you never played it, I recommend playing it. I mean, it's definitely worth it. Definitely, I'd just say it 9 out of 10. There's some things I couldn't have improved on, but otherwise a 9 out of 10 in my book. That's all I really have for today's video, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.